Alright, hello everybody, if anyone's out there. Just gonna check, make sure my... Uh-oh. That's not good. Let's try that again. That's what happens when I try to do Twitch and remote play at the same time. But it says we're live. I'm just gonna go to my channel real quick and double check that. Then I'll get back on Elden Ring. Alright, cool. Let's get rid of that. I ideally wanted to have this all set up before the stream, but had to do a bunch of updates. Now for some reason my PlayStation does not want to connect. Let's give it one more try here. Okay, we're gonna try something real quick, and I will be right back. Stream of man troubleshooting video game issues. Okay, I think the trick is that the PlayStation has to be off before we start the remote play. I think that's the secret sauce. Close all my other windows. Did a bunch of fun updates this morning. So apparently they were really crucial to me doing this stream, but maybe they are our downfall. It was just that perfect update where my janky technology would work, and then by updating, I'm now too low tech to function, but we'll see. I noticed in the last stream my chair is super duper squeaky, so apologize. I'm not really gassy. I just have a squeaky chair. Alright, PS4's running. It's a good sign. Guess I gotta plug this controller in. Here we go, baby. Just gotta get it so you all can see it. There we go. Cool, cool. I also had no help this morning from this tiny kitten who was just on my lap the entire time. Okay, so let's get back into... Wait, no. I forgot I was playing my other character. I gotta quit and get back to old Saint Trina. I'm definitely gonna have to kick this cat out of here in a second. don't look. Spoilers. What's a halig tree? You don't know what a halig tree is. Whoa, the blinding white Bandai Namco logo strikes again. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Yesterday we had some like nice natural light coming in from the window in front of me. And today we do not have it. And my lighting looks really bad. Oh well. Okay, so if you remember from last time, we made Miquella's lady aspect, St. Trina. We got the sword of St. Trina, which can cast sleep. And because we traveled so far, Melina took us to Round Table. So here we are at the Round Table Hold. Obviously no one recognizes us because we're in our little disguise. We're not Miquella.
It is safe here. You may let down your guard.
Okay.
Allow me a word of advice. As your senior, you are a mere visitor to the Round Table. Nothing more. A house guest. Yet you earn their keep. Remember your place. Newcomer.
You know what? I got half a mind.
There's nothing left to say. Be at your leisure.
Why don't you 2-1 do one?
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Margit. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive now? The Round Table Hold. Over at the Orchard of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots. Oh wait, it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's all a bit much for me, in truth.
Yep, you said that.
I'm still looking for my own purpose.
So there's a lot of people to meet here. A lot of dialogue. If you catch me laughing, it's because my cat is tearing around on the sofa. And when I said cat, she was like, me? And just did it again. So that's that little scraping noise. It's her tiny claws digging into my brand new sofa. Anyways. Woo! Hey, buddy.
I don't believe we've met. I'm known as D. I hunt down those who live in death and lead their death route. Heed my warning. Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number, unless you wish to lay down your life in vain.
What's on your chest, homie? See if we can get that in frame. Huh.
Those who live in death should be left well alone. All the more should you spy a mariner among their number.
Bro needs to hit some leg day.
Ah, hello. You must be new here. Well, just call me Giaros. The honor of one's house holds little import in these lands. By the way, have you met a young woman named Margit in your travels? She's my servant, but fickle as the wind. Take your eyes off her for but a moment and she's good as gone. If you find her, please be sure to tell me. Be sure to tell me if you meet a young woman named Anya. She's been my companion since childhood. I've lost count of the number of times I've had to find her like this. Honestly, she's such a little tomboy.
Yeah, so these quests confound me because I just had such different expectations from them. The first time I played this, every time this guy was sitting in here, hey, if you find this Lanya girl, let me know. So I'm looking all over the game for Lanya, and we'll find out what happens later. But you think you might meet this person? Ah, our buddy.
Your new face. No matter. It's all the same.
It's all the same. I'm different.
Curly boy. She's crestfallen and can scarcely swing a blade. She has a gift for spirit tuning. I saw another one like her long ago. Her eyes share the same hue.
Tell me about those chains on your legs, bro.
Special. I'm a prisoner and these are my chains. I'm trapped by the hole. I'm dying, smithing for you fools.
Hey,
That's all there is to it.
you're a prisoner?
No, don't read too much into it. I've no grudge against you. My being a prisoner is no fault of yours. Besides, I don't mind smithing. Despite my differences, the weapons get stronger all the same. Given time, technique never fails. Besides, it helps me forget. Sheer terror of her.
Of her. Of her. I don't know how your technique is going to go if you just keep hitting that sword in the exact same place, but, keep at it. I don't think we can strengthen... Oh, we can strengthen our glintstone staff and our ripped shield. Again, I don't play this game with the shield, so I'm not really sure if upgrading my shield is going to do anything. But we'll upgrade the staff instead. That seems more fun. And that's about all we can do. Okay. There's one more person to talk to. I'm not getting my sword out to kill her, but...
Greetings, great champion called by grace.
Now that's more like it.
Fear. Circumstances have compelled my stay at the Round Table Hall. Great champion, would you allow me to hold you? But briefly, perhaps you might share with me some of your lively vigor and your stout-heartedness. Doing so will grant me the warmth of a champion, and you, I am sure, will bear a Baldachin's blessing. Do you think it vulgar, perhaps? Where I come from, it is a sacred act.
The last person I let hold me, well, I ended up in a little egg thing covered in blood, so I'm gonna refuse.
I understand. Your disdain is only natural, but should you change your mind, come pay me another visit.
Okay, weird, creepy lady. So at some point, unless we get better fashion that covers up this absolute shovel booty, we're gonna have to do something on the character creation screen. As I said in the last stream, my goal was to make this character just look small because Miquella's like cursed to be a child forever. But you can't really adjust the height. And upon thinking about that, I kind of realized like if you could adjust the height, then everyone would play as a short character because the hitbox would be smaller. So they probably don't want you to adjust the height. Tarnished are all 5'8". That is the decree of the land. So I instead I just adjusted all the sliders back, and I just got this really, really skinny, tiny person. So we might have to adjust that, but... What up? Oh, I got the edgelord pose. Gotta Gotta hit that. Okay, enough of that. Hey, two-headed grandma. Or no, they're two ladies. Two ladies. Two bodies. Two complete separate ladies. I have no bell bearings. Oh, but wait, how much money do I have? I have no money. Okay, I actually have to go play the game to get things. That makes sense. Okay, let's get out of here. I think we talked to all the NPCs. What a kooky cast of characters we have in our roundtable hold. So ignore all this. We didn't go to Liurnia. Yeah, let's do this. So I've been thinking about the fashion. I think we should try to stay light roll, because again, I've never done the game on light roll intentionally. And they modded, or not modded, they updated light roll so you get more distance when you light roll. So I think we're gonna go and see if we can maybe pay a certain patchy fellow a visit. Oh, Vari's still here.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. You made it through that entire mess all the way to Stormvale. And off you trotted to the round table home. My sincerest congratulations. But where did you find the round table? Oh, you don't have to say it. Before, the round table was chock full of venerated warriors. But now, it's home to puff chests. It has been.
Puff
I
chests?
fear you've been terribly disappointed. I don't blame you. But still, the round table has its perks. Why not earn a seat? Fly straight and true, so to speak.
I'll fly straight and true.
Ah, then you're interested. A wise choice indeed. To join the round table proper, you must acquire a great room and request audience with the two fingers in the inner chamber.
I've never heard this dialogue before. I played this game like 4 times.
Masters of the grace that guides your kind, the tarnished. Yes. Pay them a visit, so that you may see for yourself.
So you may see for yourself.
Challenge Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale, to acquire a great room. Decrepit he may be, but a demigod.
Decrepit he may be.
And of course, an inheritor of a great room. Worse yet, I hear old Godric's acquired a ferocious new toy to graft.
Oh my god.
So, prepare for the worst.
That sentence that messed up my brain, man. Like, all the toys that Godric could graft, I mean, good lord. I'm also screwed up because I posted a story thing on my Instagrams about this stream, and I looked up Moog and Mikola to get a picture of Mikola, because that's who's together in the intro cinematic. Don't Google image Moog and Mikola. Just don't. I'll maybe post some of the... I had to snag a couple of the really just mind-scarring things that came up. So maybe I'll post them on my... They're not like sexually explicit or anything, but I'll post them on my close friends story later. Because I'm just like, dear lord. Okay, so yes, I forgot what I was doing, because we talked to Vari. We gotta go find the patchy one. I hope I can beat him. I'm so wimpy right now. I'm gonna rethink my actions real quick. What's under here? Anything of note? Oh. Wow, this is just like the NPC stream. We got them all.
You must be really tarnished. You do well to stay clear of a Gill Lake, fledgling. Dragon roost there, and it's as fearsome as it is majestic. So, unless you're mad, or wish to be burned alive, stay clear of the lake. Stay clear of the lake. Don't be a fool. Don't be a fool. Come back before it's too late.
Coolest NPC. People are all like in love with Blythe. Blythe is lame. Yura for best NPC. And he's got the washing pole too, or the Nagakiba. Oh god. That's an enemy. Good. You cheeky. Oh my god. There's a dragonfly attacking me as well. Oh man. Sword's doing pretty well right now because it's doing magic damage. Oh. Did this die? Oh my god. I have no health. But I guess I am eternally trapped in a child's body, so maybe I should just not upgrade my health for a while. Instead of making my character really small. That'll be my childlike aspect. The other thing I had to do is, like, when I updated OBS, I had to re-log into Twitch, and I created my Twitch account so long ago, I don't remember the password, so of course I had to, that was my first death. Wow. I had to do the whole password reset thing, and Twitch makes you have the most ridiculous password. Like, normally I just do my little, my little password. It has some numbers, has some letters, has a couple symbols, and it's fine. Not for Twitch. They're like, add more names, add more characters. I'm like, holy crap, I'm never going to remember this. And I still haven't written it down, so I can't change anything about my setup or I'll have to go through that whole process all over again. Is Zero still there or does he move once I die? Oh no, he's still there. So, I've been watching some lore videos. Really brushing up. Oh god, there's the guy that killed me. So it seems that when you die, because these Dark Souls games always have some sort of reason for reviving. Like, you don't just, it's not just a video game, you don't just pop up and it's like time never happened. Like, your dying is part of the game. So in like Dark Souls 1, it was like a curse, and Dark Souls 2, it was like a curse, and Dark Souls 3, it was like the same thing as Dark Souls 1. But this is like, there's a whole like reason with the Elden Ring, but the process for it is you have to actually like go into one of the catacombs and then go to the roots of the Erd tree. Let's see if we can find the Erd tree. There it is. And then you're reincarnated. So that made me ask, like, every time I die, is that what happens to me? Have to go all the way through the tree guts to get reincarnated? Who knows? Let's play with our sleep, though, a little bit. More Ubisoft pop-ups. Love it. Okay, I'm not gonna fight the Kaiden guy because he is just tough. I feel like for this sleep thing, we're gonna have to be a bit more stealthy than we normally would. Okay. Oh, we're gonna go see Patches. Oh well. We can always go see Patches later. There we go. Go to sleep, baby. And then I'll just... Ah! Love it. Never stood a chance. Oh my gosh. Nothing breaks the immersion quite like that. There's also something a little unnerving about, like, Vare saying, "Go to Stormvale Castle. Challenge Godric the Grafted." It's like, oh, is that what I was supposed to do? Come on, come into my sleep cloud. Oh my god, okay, forgot there's a ballista. Stay away from the ballista. Magic Glint Blade is my only spell, and it is not great. Oh, well, hello there. There's a soldier right on the other side of this fence. Okay, quick, quick, quick. Quick like bunnies. Beep, 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 beep. Woo! Ow. Quick again. Serpentine. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. Oh, jeez. Keep rolling, rolling. They give you so many rolls. So nice. Okay, Stone Sword Key. Love that. Oh, my gosh. You should die. Oh, my God. How about y'all just go to sleep? Be great. Okay. Whew. Let's take out this guy. And one more. Like, I think maybe being this brutal and killing everybody maybe is a little aggressive for the Saint Trina vibe, but I do need some runes to level up. And buy smithing stones. So, I don't feel too bad. Nice. Let's take out the other one. Woo! This is a really cool mechanic, though. It's definitely helping with the group fights that I'm nowhere near qualified for. I have no armor, barely any flasks, and I guess it's only the Weeping Peninsula, but it's like the first time I did that, I had a pretty hard time with it because You are so low level, and it's a lot of enemies. Alright, I think let's go through the forest, because Demi-Human Queen would be a fun first fight. First boss fight, that is. We'll actually get a cool reward that's good for us. Not necessarily part of the cosplay, but... Will I die? Oh my god, that looks like death. Oh no, not quite. Does anyone else just never bother with rainbow stones or any of that stuff? They're just like, you know what? If I die, I die. Oh shoot, we got some mobs. These guys are dangerous. Oh man, he's gonna kill me. You know what? Ah! I didn't get the critical. He is dead nonetheless. I think we could just backstab this guy. Bad luck, old sport. Oh yeah, I forgot to say, I think I'm probably not going to level up my character very much at first. I'm going to go for the Somber Smithing Stones at EG, because I unlocked EG, and as fun as it would be to try and find all of 1 through 4 Smithing Stones, because I don't really know where they are, I think I'm just going to buy them when I have enough runes, so this playthrough doesn't take 50 plus hours. Oh, I feel like this is going to tank my frame rate on remote play. So many enemies up here. Just have to kill them quickly. There she is. Tricky Thicky herself. Yeah, I think we're going to take out her guards because I have no health. I wonder if we can sleep her. Oh. Oh, damn. I done missed. Whew. Man, this lag is not fun. Oh man, what the heck was that? Oh, I'm gonna die. Oh god. Okay. Whew. Well, hey, you son of a bitch. What the heck was that? Oh man, how am I not dead? Oh jeez, there she is. Running, running, running. My weapon does crappy damage. I want put you to sleep, lady. Oh, jeez. Okay, now it's time to really run because I have no more healing. Well, so much for that attempt. Might have enough for the first upgrade for my sword, though. Can always come back. I don't know if I'm even going to try these guys because I have literally 1 health. One small hit away from death. Church of the Pilgrimage. Whew! That was a close one. So I think we need like 2,000 runes for the first smithing stone or something. It's kind of a lot. Sacred Tear, love to see it. Let's take out these nobles because the nobles drop some pretty good gear, at least in terms of fashion. Start to melon up.
Spoken echoes linger here, words of Queen Marika, who vanished long ago. If you wish, I will share them with you.
Hit me with that funky beat.
In Marika's own words, then, after thy death, I will give back what I once claimed, return to the lands between, wage war, and brandish the Elden ring, grow strong in the face of death. Warriors of my lord, Lord Godfrey.
Those words of America really confuse me sometimes. But we got some nobles to kill. Hey, dummies. Man, nothing good. Lame. Okay. So, don't quite have enough rooms for that first upgrade. So I think let's go just fight some stuff. And until we can get that. Because I'm really doing garbage damage on the demi-human queen. And the multiple enemies are destroying my ability to dodge on time. That's it. I don't suck. It's just, it's the lag that's from remote play. That's all it is. I think there's something down here if I remember right. Stake America, so means we're in for something. Tombsword Ruins. Wow, why is that rat so tough? Oh, so my sword does sleep build up without even, I don't even have to cast the thing. Because he just fell asleep and I'm not even buffed. Well, that's good to know. What does this say? What is this? Ah, sleep. Yes. Sleep is good. It's just, this would be a great. There's your thumbnail. Ah. sleep. Okay, now where is the ruins? Over here? Yeah, here we go. Oh my gosh, a fucking rat. A flipping rat. Whoa. Hey there, cowpoke. How about you take a little nap? He is immune to sleep. Hey, or takes 2 to sleep in. Got another one of those. I am so low on health. That ain't good. Can I just magic glint blade him? Yeah, here we go. Oh, whoa. You are a tricky one. Oh my god. Let's not die. Let's please not die. Oh, come on. Oh man. Man, you are tough. Ha ha ha. I hate those little page guys. They got the little explosive crossbow bolts. I died many times. Usually not in the Weeping Peninsula to those guys. Usually it's in Landell. But they couldn't do it today. They couldn't. Demi-Human Queen, no. Couldn't do that. But little page guys in the tomb. Ah, the Winged Scythe. I actually used that primarily for my first playthrough that I never finished. Until when I realized, like, I should be using a katana, and I kind of want to experience the game with a katana. Oh, we definitely have enough runes now. Is this the... No, it's a different church. Let's go explore this church. Weeping Everjail. I don't know who that is, but if this is a... Oh gosh. This is a checkpoint. A little grace. No? No grace? Slave. Fourth Church. Oh yeah, there's a grace here. Duh. And a sacred tear. Okay, so instead of leveling up, I'm gonna go upgrade me weapon. That might be cheating, but you know what? I'm using the sleep sword, so give me a break. I was worried about my cat acting up, but literally 5 seconds after she was tearing around on the couch, she was like grabbing the couch, looking at me with her crazy eyes, and then the eyes closed, and she fell asleep. Now she's just a sleeping little puddle. Okay, how much is it?
Then I presume he's all alone.
Excuse me. 2,000 for the smithing stone. Jeez, these are expensive. Luckily, I picked up some poopy runes for just this purpose.
Something
I didn't even get anything, bro, because you're too expensive. And bada bing, bada boom. We got the sword +1. Heck yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking let's try that Everjail, because I don't even remember who's in the Weeping Everjail. Because I typically avoid the Weeping Peninsula altogether. It's because it's just a big lore dump to get you in the atmosphere. Hopefully there's fashion in this Ever jail because, like I said, this shovel booty needs something. Prisoner's set is not flattering. At least the bottoms. Ew. Oh, the imp seal is in effect. How many do I need for this? Do I waste my stone sword keys to fight a boss? Sure, why not? Good old Pharos Lockstone. Who we fight? Oh, ancient hero of some more? Oh, he's pretty tough. Oh, man. I knew as soon as I saw this guy, this was going to be trouble. Oh, God. These guys are ridiculously strong, and I did nothing to him. Let's try him one more time. I have a feeling these guys are pretty magic resistant, too, which is not good for me. But we'll try the magic glint blade. I don't know why I'm going around fighting things. That's not very Mikola-esque, but I just kind of wanted to try out my tools a little bit. Okay, let's try this again. Old buddy, old pal. What are we looking at? No, not bad. It doesn't take very much to cast. Just set up a bunch of these. Easy game, easy life. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh. Heck of a time for my game to lag. Heck of a time. Being super aggressive. Oh my gosh. Did not like that I was just taking the cheap way, fighting him. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Woo! Dodge, dodge, dodge. Oh man. Oh, I could not afford to miss that one. Whoa! Oh! Okay, we'll come back for him. We'll come back for him. Once we get some staff upgrades. I've already upgraded the staff a little bit, so. That's good to know, though. That's a good strat. kind of want to do the whole Weeping Peninsula, do everything here, because I really haven't before. So we got that Everdrill down there. We got a thing to duplicate remembrances, which is completely useless to us. I think there's like a Erdtree Guardian or something up here too. Oh yeah. Oh, we got another thing here. I didn't even get my souls back. That was dumb. Oh god, oh man, oh everybody's coming after me. My cover's blown! Jeez. I don't know, like where'd that weird person go? Yeah, fan out so I can take you out one by one. These little soldier guys are so weak to sleep. We'll just get them all in one cast. Oh, maybe not. Oh man. Are you not asleep yet? Man. These guys are gonna be way tougher. Oh man, and there's freaking okay. This place is bogus. Hmm. I'm gonna need some coffee soon. I'm gonna run and get coffee. I will be right back. Alright, we back. Okay, so we were gonna fight these guys, but they seem pretty tough. Everything seems really hard when you don't have any health. That seems to be the I have a friend who always plays as the wretch, or I guess it's the wretch in this game, right? Whatever, the person who doesn't have any stats, it's just 10s across the board, doesn't have any equipment except for the club, and he never upgraded his vigor, and I think he beat the game, but man, he was telling me about having to basically do everything no hit. And you know, more power to people like that. What am I doing? But I can't play no hit. I'm too, as you can tell with me climbing this wall, I make too many mistakes. What the heck is this? What's going on here? Got some demi-humans on fire? Hey, how about you just leave me alone? Come into the sleepy time. Oh, shoot! For that, you die. Minor herb tree. And there is a guardian. Let's just see how much damage we do. I don't feel like we can fight anything right now, because it's not terrible. I don't think I even have the Flask of Wondrous Physic yet. Oh dear Lord. This is like Lag City right now. Ah! How did that not kill me? So let's try not to make that mistake again, as I almost do. No! No, don't hit me with the big overhead slam, please. Oh god. Ow! I got stuck in a pot! I think this fight's doable though, especially if we have the horse. I just want to win a fight at low level to prove that I don't actually stink that bad. But I probably do. Okay, let's just set up a whole bunch of these right away. Much more aggressive than those. Oh my gosh, the stupid pots. Yes, please break the pots. 'Cause I hate them. So I like guaranteed hits. These are pretty nice. Oh. Oh, except when you're that far away, that was a waste. Oh, don't hit me. That is the last of my... Gotta do it with the sword now. Oh, you... That's stupid. Ah, nice. Take out your own dude. Now you whack, whack, whack. Oh man, get out of there. That was close. Just take another swing. Sip. Could you maybe stop doing this move, please? Whoa! Whoa! Gosh dang it. Sippy sip. Yeah, this is tough. This is tough with literally, you know, being 2 hits away from death. At least he can't one-shot me. I think I can dodge more reliably not on the horse. Oh, maybe not. Really? You're just gonna spam that move? That ain't cool. Oh, man. Thought I was in the clear. Jeez. Oh, that does nothing. Alright, onto my horse I go. Oh, and immediately died. Man, might have to leave this one too. Just can't beat any bosses right now. I feel like we just gotta upgrade the sword a little bit, because I'm not even using the sword right now. I'm just using magic glint blade or whatever, because it's doing way more damage. So, maybe... could go to a couple rune farms. That might be kind of cheating, but I usually do play with the Radagon Soar Seal, which is super duper helpful, and there's a lot of good rune farms up there. Kind of want to take the game at its normal pace though, so maybe we should just go back to Bridge of Sacrifice. Okay. Let's go do Castle Morn, because I feel like then we can at least get the runes for Somber Smithing Stones and actually start to use the sword more, because right now it's pretty weak.
Hello? Is somebody there? Might I bend your ear for a moment, please? My name is Arena. I've escaped from Castle Morn to the
Squeaky
south.
chair.
The servants there have rebelled. I can't be sure what it is. My eyesight's been weak since birth, you see. But I swear I heard frightful howling from all over. My good father secreted me at the castle, but decided himself to stay. He says it's his duty. As commander. I fear for father's life. The servants are full of wrath. Filled with hatred.
They're full of broth?
They've since come for
Oh my
every one of the
gosh.
companions I escaped
They've
with.
been eating
No
good.
one spared a soul. I fear it's no different at Castle Morn. Please, I implore you, would you mind taking a letter to my father at the castle?
Sure.
My soul wishes that he escape, even if his honor should be the price. Please, I just want him to be safe. Thank you, dearly. Then please, take this. Deliver it to my father, who remains in the castle, if you please.
So the first time I did this was right after I watched Vati's first video on Elden Ring. After the network test, it was like the lore of Castle Morn. It talked about Arena and her father and stuff. And I went and I did the quest and I got all the dialogue. But we're gonna see if I can do that this time, because I have a feeling that I'm gonna do something. I don't know what I've done, but every other time I've done it, I've screwed it up and I haven't gotten all the dialogue. So we'll see what happens this time. Alright, so we got a giant over there. He's just chilling. We got a soldier just chilling, and we got some... looks like a dog. I hate the dogs. Just take this one on foot. See if he even notices me if I'm crouched. Take out the dog. Okay, soldier's not gonna notice me. Those dogs are eating. They're not gonna notice me. This is our problem here, is all these frickin' misbegottens. Just chopping up, chopping up people like you do. Just chopping up people like you do. Look at that. These guys are having a good day. These guys are having a great day. That feeling when you get to chop your oppressor in the face, Well, I won't bug them. They seem to be having a good time. Do got a little scarab up here. I called these things dung beetles for the longest time, but apparently they're treasure scarabs or something. Mighty shot. They do be like that sometimes. I've been having some mighty shots of snot coming out of my nose. It's probably way too much information, but that's why I'm all sniffly. I also like doing some of these areas that I just kind of trotted through on horseback and was like, yeah, that was easy. I like doing them on foot because it kind of adds a whole new way to play. All in all, I think people said that, I've heard people say that Elden Ring doesn't have a lot of replay value because you go through and you explore everything in your first playthrough and you creep through the game, completionist style and get everything. And I think that's one way to play the game, but I do think that that does kind of kill the replayability of it. I'm more of like, I do something once or twice until I get frustrated, and then I'm like, I'll just do something else. Even in like the older games I did that, which wasn't really rewarded, but I think for me it's like it has a lot of replay value because there are certain catacombs and stuff that I just completely ignored because I'm like, I want to do the main story stuff. I feel like I'm strong enough. I have a lot of cool weapons in my build. I'm not trying to upgrade any other weapons right now, so I just skip it and completely forget about it. And then when you play the game again and you're like, oh, what's under this little rock? Then you find some cool stuff. So I don't know. I think that it has a lot of replayability. I've played, this is like my third or fourth character, I think. Fourth or fifth character. Oh, another Santa. Goth Santa. I'm buying some eyeliner if you got it. Oh man, he does have cool armor. The scale armor. That would definitely put us into medium load though. But some gauntlets or a helmet would be sick. Well, we said pants too. Pants would be great. But alas, I only have 54 runes. Oh my gosh, forgot about that. Holy cow. Need the map, please. Golden seed, please. I feel like this part is best done on horseback. It's a little beach down here. How lovely. This is how the weather looks today. In real life. What is squawking? Is that in the game or is that one of my cats? Can they shoot me from over here? That would be not good. Oh my gosh, the dogs. Whew. Sleepy time, doggo. Sleepy time forever. Going to a farm upstate. The other thing I've never done in this game, I was going to do it in my last playthrough, but then I was like fighting some of the later game bosses and just having fun with that. But consolidating the merchant stock by killing them and taking their bell bearings, which I never thought I wanted to do because I thought, wow, I'm a good guy. I can sit through a loading screen to buy something, but after I played the game a few times, I'm like, these merchants gotta go. I need their bell bearings in my shop. Santa Claus, I don't believe in you anymore. Oh. Do you find yourself sleeping like this at night? Waking up with back pain? Try My Pillow. What is this little room for? Didn't expect don't you dare. What does that mean? It's just a little flavor room so we can see all the cool swords. Does that sword have like actual like rust and stuff on it? That's awesome. Still no swagger, no fashion. I'm gonna just take a moment to check and make sure that we live, pal. It may tank my game, so yep. Let's just rest at the side of grace. This might destroy my remote play. I just want to make sure that we're good and we're live. It doesn't like it. Says we're live, says our quality is excellent. Love to hear it. I haven't seen any clipping on my end. Yeah, it looks good to me. I'm going to close this though real quick because it is going to start tanking. Cool. Good to know. Remote play really came in clutch because I was like, I'm not going to spend like a bunch of money on a capture card. And I'm definitely not a PC gamer. That's a little bit too high an investment for me at this point in my life. So I was thinking, probably not going to get to stream, but here we are. Castle Morn, baby. I think our best bet is stealth. Some real cheeky stealth. Don't mind me just passing through. Just hanging out on the corpse pile like y'all. No worries. This looks very sussy. Oh, there's a treasure chest? Ooh, the claymore. A weapon I will not use because this is a St. Trina's sword build. Yeah, and if you are joining the chat, which I don't think anybody has tuned in today, which is fine. This is a cosplay build. Sounds cringy to not type. But this is kind of a theme build of St. Trina, which is referred to in a few item descriptions. Oh, it don't look good for that guy out there. Can't see it because of my... There we go. See if we can... Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. You should try and fight back. There's a lot of them, though. See if we can even it up. Just take this one out with the magic glint blades. Let's see if we can put this guy to sleep. Well, that didn't work so well. Lordshorn's straight sword. Ah, we can get a little dual wielding going on. Says Alex. It's supposed to... I want to try a shield out. Equips 2 swords. Now we got this sick dual moveset though. And then I can dive right into sleep. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty cool. Might have to abandon this whole shield idea. I'm trying not to cough or sneeze in this stream because I listened to my stream from the little test stream I did, and I sneezed in it, and it was the most horrid sound ever through my webcam microphone. Oh, we got the whole battle going. Let's just put everybody to sleep. It's nappy time. Oh God, what the heck? It's absurd. It's nappy time. Oh, the mist doesn't do a whole lot. Okay, there we go. Go to sleep. Whoa. No, don't lock onto the guy that's asleep. Lock onto the guy that's trying to cut my head off. Okay. Let's run. Did I just come down this ladder? I don't think so. Kind of confused at where I'm supposed to be going, honestly. Because I think Irina's dad is over there. We got to give him the letter. Then there's also a boss, which, seeing as my track record is like 4-0 with bosses today, we may or may not want to take on. What is this? Oh my God. Why? Why are you this way? Bob and weave, bob and weave. Actually, let's just go for the grace. Go for grace, touch grace. Yeah, there we go. Whew. It's close. Oh, more heal. Nice. Where did I get that? Return of the squeaky chair. Oh my gosh. Gotta text the partner real quick. Shout out to marriage. Nice conservative institution that it is. But hey, it's been working for me. What is this? Bridge ahead, therefore time for running. I feel like you're a liar. Got the blood blade in his hand too. Seems like a real stand-up guy. Yeah, I'll go running off this cliff because Dracula told me to. Oh yeah, it's so cool how they show you like where you're gonna go. What a freaking view. Man. Even beautiful in the 720p that remote play allows me. But man, bro, you should see it in 1080. Whoa. No, I should not have done that. Wait, I can still get down this way, I think. There's just some poopy slimes down there. What if we just backstab all these guys? Yeah. Let's get some runes. 61? That's so pitiful. So, something I'm just noticing now as I kick this ragdolly corpse. Are the Misbegotten and the Godskin kind of like the same species? Because look, they got the little tail, just like the Godskin Noble's got. Or is it just like a reference to the Crucible? I don't know, man. It's a lot to think about. It's a lot of lore. I think there's a talisman up there, but I think it is particularly pointless for our build. So we're going to skip it. I hear a poop beetle, a dung beetle, treasure scarab, but I don't see one. Oh, there he is. I don't even think I can have more health because I haven't used any of my flasks, so it's really pointless. Yeah, apologies for the sniffing and the sniffling. Like I said, I've been kind of dealing with sinus infection type deal, which are not fun. Don't get a sinus infection if you can help it. Pro tip. Oh gosh, this is going to be fun with the lag. Take it nice and slow. There's a bunch of frickin' Misbegottens down there. Okay, we're just gonna run straight out the door. Okay, so the rats, frickin' Misbegotten don't get me. I believe there's a grass. Touch grass. Yeah. Okay, so the next somber smithing stone is 3,000. We only have 984 right now. Oh. You dirty rat. $15 is all they give you for a rat. Come on. I feel like in OG Dark Souls they gave you at least like 50. I feel like you got like 100 maybe. Oh gosh. Scaly. I don't want to fight you. Oh my gosh. This is a horrible situation. This is utter trash. I don't want to fight this boss right now. I have all these runes. I have 1,000 runes. Oh my gosh, there he is. Ah! Wonder if I can sleep him. But I can climb back up though. And go sit at the crates. Which is probably what I'll do. This coffee has got me hype and also ready to go to the bathroom. Okay, let's see how many runes we can get with all of our current golden runes. And then I'll take my potty break and decide what the heck we're going to do to get to 3,000. I shall return. Oh, 10 out of 10 love foods. Oh, what is it, kitty? The cat needs attention. She requires it. Hey, that's a little bit better lighting. Can move some of the crap on my desk too. Even better. This is where Louise starts getting really needy. Say hi, Louise. Show the world your pretty face. So during my time away, I did not think about what we would do to farm these runes. So we're just going to figure it out. Louise is going to help. Oh, we got a new map. How nice. Oh, thank you, Louise. Just want to sit there. Oh, it's so sweet. Important things are happening. She woke up. Now she needs some snugs. Okay. So I think the only way that's the part that kind of sucks. The only good way to go talk to Arena's dad is to go back to the lift. And I'm not sure if resetting the world. I mean, I've already set it to Grace, so it doesn't matter. Let's try it. See if we can get to old Edgar. Say hey. Broke the cardinal Dark Souls rule. You always gotta send the lift back down after yourself because you're gonna die or warp. Sword is freaking cool. Look at that. Says something on it. Just get a teensy bit closer. What does it say? I can't get any closer. Gotta keep you in frame, Louise. She's like, where is my snugs? They're right here. Alright. Sneaky time again. Come on, can you guys get on beat? It's ever since they slaughtered the music director, choir's never been the same. Oh my gosh, climb that. Are you kidding? Now, you know, I could have sworn I pushed triangle and not circle. I've been wrong before. like we are dropping some frames. We're doing really good. Okay, so now I don't even care. I just need to get my runes back, because that was some BS. Me just jumping off the cliff like that. Okay, sneaky time. Joke about singing. Okay, now we forgot we gotta kill these guys because... Oh, hey, my runes. So we're gonna go 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, what? They're all gonna gang up on me now? That's no fair. Like an iron cleaver, nice. Run, 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 run. Oh my lord. Sippy sip. Oh man, what a Chad, the soldier of Godric. He killed him for me. What a true Chadosaurus. Oh man, they're lagging. Holy cow. Now passed into an alternate dimension. Oh my gosh. This absolute ignoramus is gonna attack me when I'm lagging like this. How frickin' dare you, dude. Oh, this ain't so good. Not here. Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, let's not fall off the edge now. That'd be really bad. Okay, and there might be somebody following me. If so, we're gonna magic glint blade them to death. Don't have my heart pounding. The the drop frames add or the lag or whatever on the auto remote play. Gosh, I can't speak. It adds a layer of stress that I've never had playing this game. So that's fun. There's the man himself.
There's a face I've not seen before. Nectar, warden
Whew.
of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. Well, you can see how things have turned out. A mean look.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say it.
Paid you good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said. And sure enough, both foul inside and out.
Man, this guy's a racist.
But whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid you can't see more. Don't hold it much longer. Take this, by way of apology.
Oh, he gets gifts. That's how they get away with it. Oh man, that guy says lots of racist stuff, but he always gives me something when I see him. What is on my screen right now? Okay.
I see.
Excuse me.
But I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall,
This guy's just a classic good old boy. No. My daughter, I have a duty as a man. Gotta fulfill my duty. Get bent.
See Irina, do tell her that her father will come for her once he's fulfilled his duty.
You know, have a bad feeling about that, let's just say.
You see Irina, that her father...
Yeah, okay. So, is the battle done here? Okay, yep, Misbegotten's won. That sucks. Well, no more runes for me. But I almost have enough. Oh, and I can't warp? Why not? Are you kidding me? Oh, no. That's not good. But it did give me that sacrificial twig, so maybe I should just use that. It took me up to medium load. Oh, because I have that sword too. Alright, time to go out in a blaze of glory, I guess. I guess we can just shoot this guy. Nice. Oh gosh, dang it. Oh my lord. Oh, I knocked him out of the air? That was cool. What you got for me? Another iron cleaver, cool. What does this guy get for me? We'll just loot, and then if we die, it's no biggie. Woo! Can I jump down here? Nice. Heal. And let's go. Oh, but I sent the lift back down. Oh no! Okay, pull the lever. Okay, now we gotta dodge. We're medium load, so my dodge sucks. Oh, hell. It's that medium low dodge. But hey, I didn't lose my runes. That's the main thing. I'm gonna go hack like a cigarette smoker real quick. Oofda. Alrighty. So what do we got in terms of runes? It's a big one. A 2. Hey, quit that. $3,000, that's perfect. Oh wait, we gotta go talk to Irina. Oh my gosh, Louise. You are a menace. So the reason I probably won't get all the dialogue is because I think, well, let's see when we get there. Let's not make any judgments. I think I'm about to get shot with a giant arrow. Louise, stop it. My cat is clawing everything because I'm not playing with her constantly. Oh, it's really tempting to buy new swaggy gear, but I shouldn't do it. I should save my money for the weapon upgrade. I think I can go around a little bit. Let's try this. There's no cat in front of my screen. Being super naughty, as she do. What is this? Everjail? Something. I really just need to talk to Arena and spend these runes before I lose them. It's the biggest goal right now. And is there a spirit spring? I guess I don't need one. Oh my gosh, that's really steep. Yeah, and I don't know if you can see, but if you look down in the bottom left corner, it seems we have indeed missed the extra arena dialogue. And I don't know if I was just super OP when I came and I didn't die and I just went back and forth and never had a loading screen, so I got extra arena dialogue, but I swear to God, I was able to talk to her and say, hey, your dad's a big dickhead, he doesn't want to come help you. And she was like, wow, that's just like Dad. The big bollocks. And then I think I went back to Edgar or then I had a loading screen and she died. I don't know. But there was definitely more arena dialogue than I remember. But now look, womp womp womp. She's just a puddle of blood and a corpse now. She's dead. Bum bum bum. So then now we're supposed to go back and tell Edgar, and he gets really pissed. But I don't think I'm going to do that. I don't want to go through Castle Morn again. Those misbegottens can kill me in literally 2 hits. So we're going to go talk to our main man, Mr. E.G. Smithing Master E.G. My name is Smith. Oh my gosh, wild kitten. So, you know, I always liked the blacksmith. I voted on a poll on YouTube today who was the best blacksmith in the Dark Souls. Excuse me, in the Dark Souls franchise, Soulsborne Ring Hero franchise. And I voted for the giant blacksmith from Dark Souls 1, who says, what does he say? I don't remember. Smith weapons I can. Strong I am. Something like that. I gotta kick out this cat because she's literally clawing the posters off my wall to get attention. Because she's naughty. Are you gonna calm down or do I have to kick you out? She has to be ruffled and then snuggled. I don't understand if this is a cat or a small alien that I've adopted. Let's just see if we can show what's happening over here. Louise! Literally the naughtiest. Just trying to pull crap off my wall because I'm not giving her the attention she so craves. Alright, fix my camera here. Okay, Louise, you gotta go. You gotta go. so naughty. Come on. He has to go for a little while. Say bye-bye. Say bye. I'm such a bad cat. Okay, I don't think I have enough runes to actually strengthen the sword. I need 345 for that. I could sell off some grease. Can I sell to you?
Something else.
No. Well, that's okay. Old Hugh can handle it for me. Anyways, as I was saying, I voted for the giant blacksmith, and nobody voted for the giant blacksmith. I'm apparently part of a small minority of giant blacksmith lovers. Everyone voted for Andre of Astora, but he's so vanilla. The giant blacksmith is when you could get the good upgrades. Everyone's just standing around the round table, waiting for me to do something.
Well, I took you for dead. No matter as soon as I have your own.
Oh wait, we gotta sell. Oh man, I still don't have enough. Can I sell all these? I think that's enough. Just enough. Nice. And I'm still light load, right? Yeah. I think we're gonna try and stay light load. I say that, but as soon as we get a cool armor piece, we'll be like, no. Sophia, we don't want to be touched that way. Okay, so we've done a lot of stuff around Weeping Peninsula. We got an upgrade, so maybe we should... Still feel like fighting the Demi-Human Queen is a bad idea. Could go hang out with Patches. Explore the world more. I'm really just grinding until I can get a +4, and then the plan is to fight Margit a couple times. See how the sleep fares against him. Probably not well, I'm guessing. Guessing the bosses probably aren't super weak to the sleep ailment. But who knows? Don't you love when that happens? You call your horse with your special magic horse calling whistle and they just don't show up. So embarrassing. So I think we're gonna have to do this. We might not have to. I think I have to fight the bloody finger. The bloody finger. When I first heard that, I was sufficiently grossed out by it. Let's do this on foot. That hurt. Oh my god, that hurt too. There are a lot of these dudes. This ain't looking good. Whew. Wow. What? Oh, yep, gotta do the invasion. Ah, how do you have me in a corner like that? Oh my gosh. Heal. Oh my gosh. Heal. Hey, Yura. Could use a little bit of a fucking hand here. Oh, gosh. Finally, dude. I don't know if that's gonna be super effective. I just had a sinking feeling that that might happen. I'm probably gonna get blood lost if I get too close to this feller. Dang, that's quite a run back. People say that Elden Ring doesn't have bad boss runbacks, which I agree with. However, I do think some of the runbacks to do certain like quest-related stuff sometimes kind of far. You saw I got literally killed in 3 hits. And now I want to take this in, but I'm just gonna run through it with my horse. It's quite a ways. And this one's not too bad, but some of them are quite long if you die just to like some of the very lethal things. Got a magic glint blade the heck out of this guy. Okay. Oh no. You son of a bitch. Yeah. A weapon I'll never use. Cool, cool. Murkwater Cave. That's where we want to be. Alright, I think we need 4,000 for the next smithing stone. It's just so hard to survive with this little health. I don't want to lose my runes. Alright, time for the man himself. Let's see what the notes say in here. Praise the friend. Sinner ahead, therefore let there be death. Oh, that's kind of harsh. He might kill me. Patches is pretty tough. But at least we got some cool shoes. Haha. Oh my god. Do not kill me, Patches. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Does have a great shield. I just need to hit him like once or twice more. There we go. I cannot die to Patches. It's too embarrassing. Guess I just don't know how to play with a straight sword quite yet. The magic glint blade's been getting me by.
I knew you would. You're a lady of reason. True and true. Well, what do you know? You're tarnished like me. Now, how did I get that wrong? I took you for a benny human, an innocent water under the bridge.
This
Now it's squared up.
Joker.
Nice from now on.
But
Lady of reason. Just what I like about you. I'm Patches. Patches the Untethered. Tarnished like you, only free-spirited. Nomadic, you might say. Only for now, those retired soldiers turned bandits. And they're paying for my gruel. In exchange for my, well, showing them the ropes. But honestly, this looting racket is bloody terrifying. Frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands clean. Maybe set up a legitimate shop. So don't be a stranger. I'll be ready to wheel and deal come next time. Don't forget to pop. I'll be ready to.
well, we got a cooler outfit piece. That's a win. Yeah. Accentuates the cheeks a little better, but you know. So Patches is the one boss that I beat today. That's a little embarrassing, but you know what? Here we are. Okay, so other places to go would be go to Kayla to get the Sore Seal. Yeah, honestly, thinking we might best head towards Kaled. There is another boss that we could try to beat. Get some new spells. Yeah, right now Magic Glintblade is really outpacing the damage of the St. Trina sword, so I think the first thing is to get, did I say 4,000 runes plus probably like 500 to upgrade? You could go say hi to Kenneth. Is this poop? Oh my gosh. We found some poop. Just look at this in our inventory real quick. I never read item descriptions. I'm very bad at doing that. But for the sake of the stream, for history. Gold-tinged excrement. Someone's excrement. It has a gold tinge. Material used for crafting items, often hidden in woods and thickets. Thickets, no trick is it thick. Gold-tinged excrement is a highly stable substance. It doesn't dry out. Good, good. Nor does it lose its customary warmth or scent. For better or for worse, it remains as it is. That's freaking disgusting. Ugh. So glad I read that. I'm so glad that somebody wrote it in Japanese and then it was translated lovingly to English. Or actually, this might have been written originally in English because of George R.R. Martin. I heard he wrote a lot of the item descriptions. Okay, Kenneth is down there. Should probably go say hi to him. We could do some major skipping. That might be fun. Here I am like, let's go through the game normally. No, we just skip ahead. I don't think I can get down there from here. Oh my gosh. Don't run off the edge. That was scary. Want to kick that off. Come here. Oh. Well, still went off the edge. Oh, hey, we can't get down this way. That's cool. So I think probably once we get our sword to +4, we'll try some of the demigods. But honestly, I think like Miquella's whole thing is he's pretty weak. But he has like the allure of a god or whatever. So I think it's okay if we can't really kill anything yet. We'll get there. Keep saying Miquella, but we're really playing as Saint Trina.
You've come to lend me your aid, have you? Well, that's very kind.
Don't you know who I am? I'm literally America's child. Oh wait, I shouldn't tell you that. I'm in disguise.
I would have a boon of you. I want you to take back my fort. It lies to the south, beyond the mystery. The knight commander from Stormvale took it. A fool, and plumb mad to boot. Simply obsessed with power. What are you waiting for? A kiss goodbye? My fort lies to the south, beyond the mystery. Take it back from me. Oh, I see. I wish to know the rule. Fret not. The great Kenneth Height is known for his considerable largesse.
His considerable largesse.
Lavish indeed upon the dawn of my fort's retreat.
I'm known for my considerable largesse too.
Yes. Now allow me to. I would take great care to avoid Godric's tarnished hunts were I in your shoes.
That doesn't sound good.
I'm obsessed with sacrificing tarnished like you for the sake of grafting. Honestly, Godric's nothing more than a jumped-up country bumpkin. Lord? Oh, don't make me laugh. First, he hid himself amongst the women folk to flee the capital, then hid from Radahn in that castle. Then he insulted Melania, lost to her in battle, only to lick her boots rather than die like a man.
Yo, Melania, that's fam right there.
No shame. The big girl's blouse.
The big girl's blouse.
Blood of Godfrey.
Was that a Zero Lenny reference?
You almost wouldn't know if you look at him. Yeah. I almost feel sorry for the chap the more I think of it.
Well, still he must die. Okay, so there's Kenneth. Oh wait, we're gonna go loot these graves, yeah. Oh my gosh. That's fine. This is fun. Oh, Golden Rune 6. Heck yeah, we're like basically there now. So I think our story is that we are trying to get back to, back to the Halig tree, I guess. But probably just back to Leyndell to start, just to see what has happened. So, honestly, I think our goals are a little different. How do you get up here? Oh. And just killing the demigods. Oh, Fervor's Cookbook. Is that? Gotta read some item descriptions, baby. Here we go. Here we go. Some lore, finally, related to our playthrough. Fervor's Cookbook 1. a record of crafting techniques left by a man who was utterly captivated by Saint Trina. That's us. He continued the search for her in his slumber. Acquire the knowledge to craft the following sleep pot. But we don't have a crafting kit yet. But yeah, I think sleep pots will eventually be a thing we're going to want to use. If only just to kind of test which bosses are susceptible to sleep. Or just to, like, you know, get them to sleep from a distance. Because, man, this sword has the shortest stinking range. It's got nothing for range. So I think this is going to end up being an intelligence build, but we probably want some faith in there too. We literally haven't leveled up once, so it doesn't really matter at this point. Bada bing, bada boom. We got the Flask of Wondrous Physic. Although I've heard people say it's the Flask of Wondrous Physique, bro! Sacred Tear. See what old Melina has to say.
Spoken echoes of Queen Margit linger here as well.
Yeah, that's Mommy.
Shall I share them with you?
Yeah, let's hear what Mom said.
In Marika's own words, my lord, and thy warriors, I divest each of thee of thy grace. With thine eyes dimmed, ye will be driven from the lands between. Ye will wage war in a land afar, where ye will live. Well, perhaps that might serve
Sorry for
you
that horrible
in
raspy
lieu of
cough.
a maiden's guidance.
Ugh. Interrupting the girl, the lady, Melina, pink hair herself. Okay. So let's get the map and the Fort Height Grace. Maybe we can go. Actually, what do we got? We got a lot of runes. Let's see if we got enough. I think that'll do it. I think I actually did too much. Back to the main man. Oh, nope, wrong one. Mr. EG. And he's really the GOAT in this game. I mean, Hugh is just like a grumpy butthole who just thinks you're dead. He's like, man, I wish they would freaking die already. EG's just like nice old grandpa. Yeah, give me that Smith and Stone 3. Finally, this sword does no damage. It really doesn't. This might have been a terrible idea, but... There's got to be a better staff I can get too. Let's see, how many runes do I have? Let's save it, because I need 6,000, I believe. Or 5,000 for this next one. I think if we can do Fort Height, beat the little mini boss there, that might give us enough runes. If there's some rune items in the castle, but I don't know. Get that first Dectus half. And then that'll probably be the day. Again, not getting quite any bosses yet. We're just so stinking weak. It's okay, it's okay. St. Trina wasn't a big fighter. It's alright. We're making moves. Feeling we are going to start to lag a whole bunch, so we'll slow it down a bit. Oh gosh. Running, running, running from a bear in the woods. Bear in the woods. Get this little map fragment. Oh my gosh. Can you not? This looks safe. Well, this will be a nice little pause. So what do we got? Anything good for talismans? No. Got this straight sword. No other. Guess we could sell all that stuff too. It's not like we need. We're only going to be using and keeping St. Trina themed items. So St. Trina is probably mostly intelligence-based scaling stuff, but there's also that faith element. So I'd like to get a staff that does some faith stuff and maybe do one of like the death incantations. Who knows what we'll do later, but okay. This place is gorgeous, but we don't need to be here right now. Just trying to escape a bear, you know? Maybe let's get out of this prisoner's shirt and into the cloth garb. Yeah, there we go. That looks nice. We got a little horn to toot. Toot, toot, toot. It's a long elevator. A little sippy sip. Are we still going on this elevator? My word. At least it's going up. I was like, did I trigger it and we're going down again? No, it's just long. Oh, now I game's gonna lag a whole bunch. Okay. So we need to go over here just so we can hear some stuff, so we can listen. These bears are real scary. Some minor herb tree here, huh? Spiked cracked tear and green spilled tear. We'll have to check those out. But first, got him. Oh, we got the butt slam. Another thing we'll never use. There he is. Mr. Dude. But not as good as Yura NPC. Sorry, Blythe, but gotta say it. Yura's way better. Yura is Samurai Pawpaw. Now, if there's some good fashion here, I'm not going to be able to resist. I can't save runes. I will spend them. Ah, it's a lean Santa, syrup Santa, scissor Santa. All right, scissor Santa, what do you got for me?
Come, trade in our wandering and brewing. Please, buy something. I'm hungry. I've been hungry so long. Please?
Well, when you put it that way. Dude, and you don't have any... Oh, hey, my arrows. But you only have 10 of them. A riveted wood shield and a blue gold kite shield. I feel like that might kind of fit the bill, but I need 12 strength to wield it. I can't do it, dude. I'm sorry. I gotta save. Am I going the right way? Just put a point on the map. My gosh, I have to pee so bad. I have to take a break in a second to pee. Let's get to this grace. Really wanted to give old lean Santa some of my money, but couldn't do it. He didn't have any cool clothes. Cool shield, but I'd have to level up a couple times. Just not worth it. Okay, it is potty time. I will be back. be back. Made it to fort height. That's cool. Did I not sit at the grace? Silly Alex, sit at the grace. Alright. Fort height's not too bad. We should be able to do this. The gosh dang tarnish. Hey, stop shooting at me. Gotta be sneaky. How long will he sleep for? Oh, not that long. Alrighty. That guy will definitely kill me in 2 hits is all it will take. Excuse me. Oh gosh, here he comes. Woo! Good thing he can't see me in these tiny bushes. So sneaky. Okay, let's go for that bush. Run, 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 run. He didn't see me. How did you not see me? Gosh, here they go. Whoa, that was scary. Hey, you little shit. Oh. Commoner Scarf. Oh my gosh, a rat? Are you kidding me? I will end this rat's life. Oh, here you come again. Stupid rat. Take this. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh. Oh man, you got some poise, boy. Oh. That was close. Blood Rose. Those magic glint blades are no joke. I've never used that spell either. The whole point of kind of doing this was just to get play the game in a new way. use a lot of stuff I had never used before. Never used sleep. I'm going to try and use the crafting system to make some sleep pots, but I cannot guarantee I will have the patience for that. But yeah. Okay, so we did it. We can go talk to old Kenneth. How would we get to Kenneth? Well, we can talk to him later. He'll stay there pretty much forever, I think. Somebody coming to get me? I'm hearing sounds. Scary, scary sounds. Okay, let's go. Oh, they're killing something. Free runes. Yeah, love it. We can go sweep this area because it's not very dangerous. Oh god. Oh god. That's death. No, it's not. Wow. Thought I was dead. I was like, that one's gonna hurt. Nope. Could use some health though. That rat is already dead. This, oh jeez, what am I doing? Okay, we gotta warp now. Getting some nice rain ASMR for the end of this video. I'm probably gonna, what time is it, 51? So only scheduled to do till 1. But let's see if we can get this weapon upgrade. Maybe we'll just go fight Margit just to do it, just to see how we do.
Pleasure to see you. Thank goodness you're safe. I'm still looking for my own purpose. It's not easy by any means. It's what I must do. So you're telling me I possess some kind of gift? I don't believe you. But if I do have this talent, and goodness knows it would be my first.
See, the problem is you got no self-confidence.
Shouldn't I?
Gotta start believing in yourself.
Next to Hugh to teach me.
See, she looks taller than me. Maybe it's just her hood.
And holds my love that was tarnished. I know he's trapped here at the round table hold, so I can tell. He's a gentle soul underneath it all.
I don't know. Seems like a grumpy dickhead to me. Hey Hugh, you wanna buy my stuff?
Well, I suppose no matter about your own.
Do not believe we're gonna have enough. 400 plus 5 times 2 is 1,000. So no, we will not have enough. Dang. Expensive. We'll see what we can do. Would you watch over Roderica, please? You grumpy dickhead.
He knows how to smith. Absurd. Besides, she'd never agree to it.
It's what she wants.
I refuse to believe it.
For heaven's sake.
But I know when something's too good to be true.
See, this is what I mean. No optimism. The giant was like, Smith I can, strong I am. Confidence. That's who you want Smith in your weapon, not this, nothing good ever happens to me. Anyways, want to buy more of my... these are... What are these used... I think these are used for Trina's stuff. I probably shouldn't sell it. But I can sell all the weapons. Oh my gosh, sorry about that. We can sell... I only get 100 for these? Are you kidding me? 500 for the wing scythe. Should do that when I'm close to getting it, not when I still have like 3,000 left and I'm gonna die and lose it all. Okay, so we got this map. Kind of explored these areas. Oh, we could fight the Mariner. He's pretty easy. Let's do that. Pantherhead. I'm your third follower, so you need to sing me a song. Okay. What song would you like to hear? I might know it. If I don't, I can make it up. Otherwise, I'll be ill-fated. Oh no. Here, I'll play a song. There is a house in New Orleans. Oh, wait. There it is. There is a house in New Orleans. They call the rising sun. Not that one, a specific song, not just any song. Okay, I'm waiting. Hit me with the song. Alright, well, I'm gonna play. You think about it. It's like teaching a voice lesson. The song that ends the world. Okay. Bro just runs from you. Oh, we got some lag. This is gonna be fun. All right, here we go. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. What the heck was that? So what is the song that ends the world? I'm very curious. Can you tell me, or is it a secret? Okay. So I get hit by that. Oh my gosh. Run, run, run. Whoa. Oh man. And he dodged. Dang it. What a little twerp. The little twerp. Do that to me. Should probably heal. I might die. I really might. Be unfortunate, but... boss fight is kind of hard. When I'm not playing as like an overpowered Bill. Oh, come on, like hit him. What is that? Jeez. Is that the horse? Yeah. Okay. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Oh. Come on. Oh my gosh. Whiff, 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 whiff. Come on. Kill him. Finally. My word. We did it. And we have a ton of runes. Heck yeah. Excuse me. Where are we right now? Okay, let's go back to round table. See if we can muster enough runes to get the final upgrade. And then that is probably going to be it for my stream today. Still prep work, but I feel like we did it in the funnest way possible. Where we're like fighting things and not just getting a bleed weapon and sitting at the dragon for 20 minutes and like fun start, not quick start. So I think I need 6,000. Oh, that is dang close. Yeah. Perfect. And then we'll probably need just a little bit more for the actual price of the upgrade.
I spoke with the girl. She has a gift for spiritual.
Oh, she's set up.
So I told her everything I know. I'm indebted to a spiritual I met long ago.
Now, who might that
That's
be?
all I could do to honour her. I'm sorry I doubted you.
Sell. Sell off these cleavers. Let's sell off the S stock. Let's sell off the Reduvia because we're not going to use that blood shit. Think that's enough. If that's not enough, I'm going to be very sad. I still want to know what the song that ends the world is. He was so they were so unspecific with that Pantherhead. If you're still watching Pantherhead, please clue me in. If it's not House of the Rising Sun, I don't know what it is. Oh, it's rainy. I'm gonna get soaked to the bone. Here we go. And we got +4. I did say I was gonna fart Margit. Fight Margit. just to give him a try. So maybe let's go do that. Oh man, we gotta like run through everything. Excuse me. How much damage is the sword doing? Let's find out. Oh, yeah, that's pretty good. Better than it was, that's for certain. Oh, I got some foot soldier greaves. That's cool. Oh, wow, that... Wow, oh yeah, it did a lot of damage. Uh-huh. I wonder if we can fight some of these nincompoops and at least get a level up before we do Margit the Fell. Oh. I missed the slumber. I don't think it's gonna work so hot for boss fights. Excuse me. Oh, it's getting all damp outside. I'm getting all coughing. Oh, rock this world. Well, that should probably be enough for the first level up from the prisoner. Let's see, shall we? No. 800. That's okay. We don't have to level up. We'll try it at level 9. I think there's going to be little to no point in trying to sleep Margit, because I don't think he can be slept. Or it might take a very long time. Foul tarnished. So yeah, he does turn a little man, little tiny foot soldier into himself.
By the flame of ambition.
There's something coming out of your ear, man. I can get it for you if you want, with my sword. Oh, I forgot I can't follow that up. Oh, man. Oh. Foul tarnished. You fell off the edge because you're dumb. Dang it. I could have at least upgraded my staff a little bit, but who cares? We'll just give it a try. I think I might get rid of the staff and just use the sword so I don't play so defensively. Give myself some more flasks. Could summon Rajier too. That's not what I want. Flasks. Allocate. Oh, excuse me. We're just gonna go all 6 into HP. Wondrous Physic. Let's get some health. What is this? Stamina, strength, charge attacks. Try it. We'll just cast all of our magic as soon as we get in. And then two-hand the sword. That's the plan. Alright, let's do it. Oh, what the heck? No way. Oh my god. Woo! That was close. Poor Rogier. Oh, nice. Oh, man. Why do I feel like this sword is tiny, but it's so slow? Oh, flark. Oh, man. You big butthole. Come on, crit. There we go. One more. Oh, man. Let's drink that physic. Woo. Stop punishing my healing, please. Oh, I have no reach. Come on, Marge. Let's go. Oh, gotta remember, I can't punish that one. Oh, man. Woo! Ogie. Man. Ah. Ah. It's close. It's a good fight. We gotta boost those charge attacks right at the beginning. It's like gotta be the first heal. Excuse me. One more of these for good luck. And I think I'll save our glint blades until we can't. We don't have Rajier to tank for us, or to DPS for us. on. Are you kidding me? Here we go, baby. Alright, physic. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Doing so well, I can't die now. Oh, yeah, baby. Come on. Sorry. Ring on the table is not a happy sound. That was very close. It was not as close as last time, but we had a good start. Okay, one more try. Then I gotta put it down for a little while. Love to beat Margit, but it's okay. It's all right. We have no help. I should probably go back to the Church of Ella and see if I can get my spirit calling bell. Totally forgot about it. Probably gonna have to buy it now. Don't get to meet old Ronnie. Do I have any gloves? No. Do I have a helmet? I do. Just get rid of this. Medium low. Okay, a little bit more defense. I look like a dork, but it's alright. Just drink it. Ouch. What am I doing? Ow. Just killing Rogier. Oh, nice. Full charge. And out. Dodge. Out. Come on, Margit. Ow. Not like that. Fully charged. Yeah. Ow, ow. No! No, 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 no! Come on. Dude, that's not cool. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Oh man. Just the same place over and over again, so a little damage boost would help us here. Okay, so the conclusion I'm coming to is that Saint Trina's sword is not that great. But that's okay. We can get there. There are ways. We may not be able to progress the story in the normal way. I mean, we've already kind of not, but so maybe next stream we will, let's get this stupid helmet off. Perhaps next stream we will focus on getting a little bit more powerful, because as of right now, it's kind of rough. And I'm pretty good at fighting Margit, but gosh dang. Okay, so until next time, thank you for watching, if you did. Thank you, Pantherhead, for commenting very cryptically on my stream. I love the cryptic comments. Keep them coming. Yeah, and next time probably will be next Friday, but I'll probably get antsy and want to do a stream, smaller stream before that, but we'll see. Try for next Friday. Thank you for being a part, and yeah, I'm going to get out of here and not think about sleep for a little while. Have a great day.